Hello, accelerators. It's Diane Spadola, and this is time for the Thursday afternoon tune-up. This is episode number 68, and this video series is brought to you by Accelerate Your Success, the Business Booster program for artists and entertainers. If you are not already a member of my private Facebook group, please jump on over to Facebook when this video is done and join the group by the same name, Accelerate Your Success. We ask you 3 simple questions just to make sure that you're appropriate for the audience. And then we admit you and you can get all kinds of free downloads, resources, and tools, as well as learning from me. Sorry about that. Over in the group. Okay. So think of this video as your inspiration and informational pit stop before the race, which is your busy weekend. Okay, so in the last 2 weeks, you guys have probably seen that I have been launching a course. The course was called Roadmap to Revenue, and it was a pandemic special. It is a course that teaches people a relationship marketing plan, otherwise known as a stay in touch plan, with their ideal clients. I offered it to all the performers, artists, and entertainers that I know worldwide. Unfortunately, I did not get enough registrations to make the course happen. So not only am I going to offer something special to the people that did sign up, but and that's because I feel like they were interested, and I want to make sure that I get them involved and on the right path and getting in touch with their customers on a regular basis. So I'm going to offer them something special, but I began to think, is it because I charge too much? Which, if you look at my courses compared to any other industry, the coaching and business development and marketing success that I teach is way low priced because I want it to be available to artists and entertainers that work on a gig basis. So I started to think about this recent fail, if you will, and is it price or is it something else? The question that I would ask people, or that I'm asking you, is if it weren't for the money, is that course something that you would have wanted to do? It was called Roadmap to Revenue. And the ultimate goal was to teach you how to stay in touch and establish a newsletter with your clients. Was it that you didn't have any money, or that you didn't have the money for that class? So I'm going to then turn this into kind of a teachable moment. I am interested in your feedback, okay? I am interested in what you guys thought about the course, because I think maybe at another time I would offer that course to people that want to get in the habit of publishing a newsletter, which is something that I can easily teach because I've been doing it now for 6 years, maybe 7. But I don't want to assume that it was based on price. And I don't want you to assume that when somebody doesn't take advantage of your services, that it's a price issue as well. So I want to talk about some of the other things that could be the reason why people aren't hiring you. Now, this is outside of the pandemic, of course, but if you found a pivot for your business, it could apply. For example, if you are doing window painting instead of face painting, and you give a quote to people and the people don't respond, or they don't get back to you, or they say no thank you. Is it the price? I would not be too sure about that. So, first of all, it could be that they don't know, like, or trust you yet, okay? And people have to know, like, and trust the people that they're buying money with, okay? Secondly, it could be that they don't believe that your services will actually help solve their problem. So with the window painting example, maybe they decided that painting their windows was not going to attract the crowd that they were hoping for, and they decided to do an online marketing special or a discount or gift certificates or a contest instead in order to get that traffic. The third reason is they're not really committed to getting what they want. Okay. So they weren't completely positive they wanted to have their windows painted in the first place. And they're not completely convinced of the marketing capabilities or the positive benefit that would result from a window painting. So they have doubts about whether that's the solution to their problem. And after speaking with you, they were not convinced that it was. Number 4, it could be that they are concerned about themselves and they are concerned that they're not going to last. And as a result, they don't want to make any additional investment because it could be that their business is going to shut down as a result of the pandemic. Now, that's very sad. And I know that there's economics out there all over the world that are affecting people's businesses and livelihoods, spouses' livelihoods, everything that we pay for, we save for, it's all being affected by the virus. But when somebody makes a decision based on fear because of uncertainty, that's on them. It's not on you. All right. So you need to understand that if they're not willing to go forward to make their business successful, that doesn't make them a bad person, but it just makes them not a good candidate for whatever it is that you're marketing. And then lastly, the probably biggest objection is the notion of the timing is not right for the offer. For example, the course, Roadmap to Revenue. You might want to take that course, but right now, when your kid's at home, in your face, your spouse is home, in your face, your house is a mess, you have to cook every single night because you can't go to a restaurant. There's no outside activities taking place in your neck of the woods, and you're fearful for your own health and the health of those around you. Now is not the time. You want to be able to learn something new, but now is not the time. So in a way, what I'd like to do is realize that that's not a failure on my part. Yes, I did plan to bring this course up during COVID-19, but the course was designed to solve a problem for people in a pandemic. But I can't consider it a true fail until I really find out why people did not register for the class. So if you have a minute and want to type in the comments down below why you didn't sign up for the class, that would be awesome. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a fantastic weekend. Get out in the sunshine if you're in a place where it's sunny. And don't pack your winter coat away yet, because I have a feeling that in the US, at least in the northeastern part of the US, we still have some more of that white stuff coming. I know, awful, isn't it?